You're right there, Mark here with more helpful hints and tips from the 3rd edition Fyreslayer book here. So today we are going over the pizza oven, the Magmatic Battleforge. If you want to follow along with the rules, you'll find the entry on page 87 in your book. Alright, so let's crack on with the pizza oven. So, what we're going to cover is the terrain feature, the priest buffs, and the army wide buff. Alright, I do like this model as a terrain piece. Okay, if we look at this from an actual miniature point of view, I really do like it. I genuinely do. I think it's one of those really nice, unique models, and in the lore, they're supposed to be temporary, quick setup forges for the battlefield, which I really do like. So, as stated there, it is a terrain feature and it's free for your army, points wise. Grab one, okay? So let's go over some of the rules here. I've written up some as well, so you can read along. So, only a Fyreslayer army can include this feature. Set up after territories are determined. You can set up this faction terrain piece wholly within your territory and more than 3 inches from any other objective and or terrain feature. If both players can set up terrain features at the same time, you must do a roll-off and the winner gets to choose to put those down first. Impassable. You cannot move a model over this terrain feature unless it can fly. You cannot move a model onto this terrain feature or set it up on this feature even if it can fly. Simple as that. Now, these are the abilities. Okay, so the Molten Blessing is the priest one. Okay, which is really, really good. So, at the start of your hero phase, you can pick one friendly Fyreslayer priest within 6 of this terrain feature to control its energies. If you do so until the end of that phase, add 1 to the chanting rolls for friendly Fyreslayer priest within 18 of the feature. You cannot use this feature if the Molten Blessing ability if you have done its other ability. Okay, there's 2 abilities. If you use the second one, you lose the first one for the rest of the game. Alright, so that's really, really good. So basically the first priest is stoking the forge, and then all other Fyreslayer priests within 18 that are friendly get +1 to their chance. So instead of them going off on a D6 and you need a 3, they then go off on a 2. That's really, really good. So, here's now the army-wide ability. So this is the other ability that if you use it, you lose your other ability for the rest of the game. Alright? Spending the Forge. Once per battle, at the start of your hero phase, instead of using this terrain feature's Molten Blessing ability, which is the +1 to chanting, you can pick one friendly Fyreslayer priest within 6, and they will spend all of its energy. If you do so, until the start of your next hero phase, friendly Fyreslayer units on the battlefield have a 6-up ward. However, for the rest of the battle, Fyreslayer priests can no longer use the terrain feature's Molten Blessed ability. Alright, so this is still a very useful ability. If you are turn 2 or 3 that you want to hold down on objective, and you've got some Volkite Berserkers out there that don't have a ward save or anything like that, this could be really useful. But written there, battlesmiths that I've gone over in previous videos give the ward save. Okay? But I think it's still nice to have that in your back of your pocket. It's not to say you're going to use it every single game, but it's nice to have it there. But, as stated, as soon as you use it, you lose your +1 to chant. Okay? But that's really, really it. As I said, I love the design of the model. I love that it's free. I love that the abilities that it's got, the 2 abilities, are really, really simple. They're not difficult to understand the mechanics behind them. And personally, I just really like them. That you've got a priest staying back within 6 to stoke the fires to do the abilities. And then your other priests can be up ahead for doing whatever they're doing. Alright? But if this video has been informative and been helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment down below if you've ever used this Battleforge or gone against it. And, you know, because it can block movement, you could put it up against an immovable bit of terrain, let's say. But obviously you need to keep the 3-inch gap. So you could potentially use it as a funnel as well. But, as always, thank you so very, very much for watching through to the end. It means an absolute lot to me. And I hope the rest of your day goes as smoothly as possible. But as always, take care now. Thank you again for watching through to the end. As always, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell notification so you're made aware of when new content comes out. Social media links have been put down below, such as Discord. Come over, chat with some great people. And the merch store and the hobby store are all up and running. So have a little gander, see what you fancy to help support the channel outside of YouTube. But as always, thank you again and take care.